morning. Good morning. My name is Tiffany Roth and I am your international fitness coach. And today I want to talk about Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. Okay, so we're going to get into it because I only have like about 10 minutes, but I had to chime in on this conversation because I'm going to admit, like, I speak Spanish, hablo español, pero yo no puedo entender muy bien qué estaba diciendo durante performance, right? So I didn't really understand everything that was going on, what he was saying, because, like, you know, different accents in Spanish are different, so I couldn't really understand what he was saying during the performance. But it was a great performance. But you know what I was thinking about? I was like, wow, like, it's really, like, I'm gonna tell you, art is something else, you guys. Art is something else, and I just love it. So I was wondering, shout out to Bad Bunny for being the first Latino artist to perform at a Super Bowl. Woo! And I was wondering, why did they allow that to happen with this climate? Were they really making a statement, or did they want to aggravate people? Because people who don't speak Spanish at the Super Bowl, which is an all-American, event, could be feeling some kind of way by watching this and not being able to understand what the heck he's saying, right? And so people were triggered about that, and it gave them like the right to say, like, this is America and we should be speaking English in America. And I was wondering if that show was meant to be like a division of what's going on in our society today with our Latino brothers and sisters in this whole age of what's going on with, you know what, okay? I don't even have to say it. And then this morning I woke up and I saw the commentary explaining about the show, and I was like, oh my God, that's true artistry. So you know that when he was going through hacking the sugar canes, right? Like, listen, you guys, listen. There's nothing more American than what happened with the sugar cane, right? Sugar cane is what made America America, but there were immigrants and black people who were doing the sugar cane in order for America to prosper. So when I saw that, I was like, you know, I saw him going through the sugar cane and, you know, just telling history in this artistic way. And sometimes it's even better if you can't understand what's going on because you hone into the visuals. So then he was climbing up the power, and that was a representation of how Puerto Rico also suffers from so many power outages. One of my clients in the Mindset Makeover was a resident of Puerto Rico and often had a lot of issues with the power, like couldn't get internet. So that is like a political statement saying, look, we are part of the United States and we get to have power, figuratively and literally. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? Like, I hope that you're locking in, right? So he's going up the power, and then they had a wedding scene where actually there was a real wedding there apparently, but they did a wedding scene where they had the little kid like lying there on the benches, which represented like all the parties, all the generations of people getting together and celebrating love. And sometimes you would make a little bed for the kids sleeping while you're having this wedding. Like, we get to freaking party and spread love and teach the kids about love. Let them fall asleep on two benches because we are celebrating love. That was so powerful, you guys. So after I read all that and it like brought my understanding together, I was like, I gotta talk about this today. I gotta talk about this because, like, you know, that's the whole thing about art. It should create feelings and emotions inside of you. It should stir up the conversation. It should make you think about like what the message is, what the purpose of the message is, and what is the result, the end result. So, you know, they had that wedding there, which was really beautiful. And then they had all the flags. And listen, you guys, like, I want to tell you about the maps of the world. The maps of the world have been distorted. They have been distorted with a Eurocentric viewpoint. But like, if you think about the Americas, right? North and South Americas, they're big. Now, I know the Super Bowl is an American westernized sport. However, what he was doing is he was embracing all of the other elements of what it means to be American, right? And American is a culture of diversity. It's a tapestry of so many people coming together, bringing their culture, their dance, their music, their food together to make us better, right? Like, you know, if you ever, I'm going to tell you, like, America's strength is in being a mutt. You know, have you ever heard about dogs? Like, they have the pedigree dogs, right? And they keep inbreeding the pedigree dogs, and they have all kinds of problems, bone problems and sight problems and hip problems, right? But then when you have that mutt, it's like a mixture of all different dogs. The mutt is strong. The mutt lives longer. The mutt is like down, is a down dog, right? Because the mutt is a mixture of everything. So therefore it doesn't crumble, right? Because it has this biogenetic diversity. And that is what's so strong about America, you guys. And so the message of Bad Bunny was so powerful at the end, right? At the end, right? Only love can drive out hate. Only love can drive out hate. So if you take anything from that, let it be a message of love. Let it be a message that everybody has a story to tell. One story is not more valuable than the other, right? We all in America have stories to tell, and we get to tell them, right? Because it brings us together, a commonality, right? Of struggle and strength and surviving and thriving. So like, as I think about this climate today, I only want to focus on love. I only want to focus on unity. And I invite you to do the same, right? Because division, right, causes breakage, right? Unity causes strength. So for today's Monday morning motivation, I want you to go and look and see those messages from the Bad Bunny performance and look at it with new eyes. Look at it with new eyes. Look at it and seeing the possibility of cultures merging and pouring into one another and how we can all benefit from understanding one another, even if we don't speak the same language. Okay? Are you guys with me? Even if we don't speak the same language, because I want to tell you something. Love is a frequency. It is a frequency. It's a language. Joy is a frequency. Peace is a frequency. And you can feel it across any language. The universe does not speak English. The universe does not speak Spanish. It doesn't speak French or German, right? Or Yoruba. The universe speaks frequency. So let's raise our frequency of love and honor, right, of culture, contribution, and connection. That's how we do it. We are better together. We rise to shine, rock stars. Congratulations to the Seahawks for winning the Super Bowl. This is just a short commentary I have today. Hopefully that you guys got inspired by this. I would love to hear your thoughts. I have a couple more minutes because I do have a meeting today. Hey, Room 4, I see you. All right. Hey, Idora. What were your thoughts on the Bad Bunny and the Super Bowl? All perspectives are welcome, right? All perspectives are welcome. That is what you have, like an educated dialogue. If you disagree with me, disagree, right? Okay, so we have Kathy, Jennifer, Mike, Frederick. All right, I see you. All right, we have Nathaniel in the house. All right, who's that? I'm trying to see. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Ann. All right. Okay, who do we have? I'm trying to see my YouTube. I got my Facebook, got my TikTok. All right, Mackenzie, how you doing? Hey, Eridania, I love you. All right, so Eridania. Okay, all right, so yes, I'm finishing up because I have a meeting. I have a meeting. I do a group called Thrive, which is a private VIP training group every month, and we had to move our meeting earlier. So that Heike from Germany and Rosa from Germany from Barcelona, you see, we have a very integrated Tiffany Roth Fit Club, can be at the meeting. So we had to move it a little bit earlier today. All right, hey, Jennifer. Hey, Frederick. Hey, Kathy. Hey, what is that? Nathaniel Jackson. Wendy is in the house. I love it. All right. We even got Korea in the house. I know I have a big following in Korea. I love you, Korea. All right. Okay, you guys. Sí hablo español. Yo viví en México por 10 años y yo tengo una corazón que es latina también, ¿no? All right. So I speak Spanish, but I could not understand what Bad Bunny was saying. My Spanish is not that good, right? Okay. All right. Hey, everybody, but I like the music. That's another thing. You can understand the beat. You can understand the beat even if you can't understand the words. I remember I learned Spanish by listening to Gloria Estefan. I used to go skating and listen to her music, and I would just listen to it over and over until I could stand it, I could understand it, right? It was so powerful. So if you listen to something over and over and over, it will raise your understanding. All right? All right, you guys have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye, Jennifer. I am Mary Toral, Mika. Rohia, can't say that, but I love languages, okay? All right, we're gonna sign out over here on YouTube. Love you so much. Share this message with a friend. I gotta get out and get on time for my message, but thank you for showing up. All right, TikTok, you don't stop. We are here.